What's going on, guys? Live TCG here. Today we got a fun one for you, another Falling Friday. It was just a few weeks ago when I was having a hard time making one of these videos, and there wasn't a lot going down in the market, but now we are having a market correction on our hands. So in today's video, we have a lot to take a look at, and let's get right into it. So first up on today's list, we do have Journey Together booster boxes, the enhanced versions, and right now the market price for these are 219 bucks. They are going down steady but surely. Not really a major dip because it is so fresh, but these singles are going down really quick. So the booster box is following right now. So 219 bucks for the Journey Together booster box. Next up, we're going to take a look at some singles from Journey Together because they are going down pretty hard, some more than others, but that is expected with a new set, and it's not typically doing the same thing that we saw with Surging Sparks and Prismatic Evolutions. I think now people are having burnout because these sets are coming out so fast and they're so hard to get and they're so expensive that people are just straight up giving up. And a lot of people may be quitting the hobby because they just can't afford to keep getting these new cards and they're just liquidating whatever they have. We don't really know the reason. Could be reprints. They said a bunch of reprints are on the way and coming, as they always say that, but we kind of had confirmation from a few people who have distro that reprints are on the way and they're a sizable amount. So now anything that was announced reprinted is trending down pretty quickly. That's usually what happens, a lot of FOMO. So let's get into the singles. And next up on the list, we have Iono's Belly Bolt EX, and the market price for that right now is $97. It was about a week or two ago when the set dropped, and they were going for over $200 release week for this card, and now it's already at $97. That's very concerning, to be completely honest. So definitely don't buy any new singles at the moment. I would get anything that's like over a year old, maybe even 2 years old if you are looking for singles, just because it's less likely to get reprinted. This is going to be coming out for the next year in a ton of products and collection boxes and reprints and more bundles. So all the Journey Together singles will probably keep trending down. Next up, we have Hop's Zacian, my personal favorite from the set. Something about this card, I like the color combo. Looks really cool to me. Zacian's very cool. But right now the market price is $81. Yesterday this card was in the 90s. The day before that it was over $100. So literally about $10 a day this card is dropping in price. It's actually free falling. March 28th, 112. Not even, maybe like 5-6 days ago, depending on when you're watching this video, this card was 112 bucks 5 days ago. Now it's 80. That's a pretty big drop if you ask me. So if this card is 60 bucks by the time I go to the trading card show this weekend on Sunday, I'm gonna try to pick it up for you guys in that video. Well, pick it up for myself, but if this card hits that, I'd be very surprised, because right now booster boxes being over 200, 230, 220, 240, whatever they happen to go for, you're not going to pull this card out of one booster box. It's possible, but you could get some other ones. You might not even get an SIR. So at $60, I think it's a fair value. I might pick that up. Same thing with End Zorark. It is going down as well. Market price at $114. Just seeing these are tempting me to just make some bad purchases right now, but I got to stay strong. So right now, $114 for the End Zorark. And we're also going to take a look at the Salamence EX, my second favorite from the set. And right now, that one has a market price of $134. Surprisingly, doing a lot better than I thought it would. Little surprising, but right now, $134 for the Salamence EX. Really cool card. Doesn't get a lot of love these days. So, first Salamence card we've seen in a while. And in a SIR version, definitely something to look forward to. Trying to get one of these for myself. Okay, guys, this is where things get really interesting. Surging Sparks is tanking pretty bad. Let's take a look at the Pikachu, the chase card from Surging, guys. Right now, market price of $393. I think I picked this up in a video a couple weeks ago, and it was valued at $460. So that's like a $70 drop in just a couple of weeks. And it went from $600 to $500. Now it broke the $400 point. Now things are going down so much that it's a little bit scary, and it may continue to keep coming down, or people may not want to sell their cards because they're into them for a lot higher and they don't want to take a loss. So we'll see how things go. But right now, Pikachu is 393 bucks. In January, it was 475. February, still 470. March 8th, it was still $456 about a month ago, and now $393 market price. And same story for the Latias EX, second favorite card from the Surging Sparks set. Right now it was $255 at the end of February, beginning of March, and current market price is $205. So we're looking at a about $50 drop on this card right now as well. Same thing for the Latios. This card was about $45 in the end of February, beginning of March, and right now market price is 31 bucks. If this card drops to $25, I'm a buyer for it all day. I think that, if you're going to pay 25 bucks for a card like this and you buy $25 worth of booster packs, your odds of hitting a card this cool, not going to happen. So that's what I'm going to do, and it's worth it to me. So right now, Latios, $31. And last up on the Surging Sparks cards, guys, we have the Sterilege, and right now it is $23.21. I think that this card is super underrated in my opinion. If I could pick one up this weekend for 20 bucks, I'm definitely going to do that, because the odds of you picking one of these up or pulling it in 3 or 4 packs, also not going to happen. So Sterilege, I think this card is underrated. I don't think it has a lot more room down. It's already down pretty much 40%, TCG player says. So it's not looking good out here, guys. And here we have another card that I think is a little underrated, but the price just keeps going down. This one got absolutely cracked as well. The Terrapagos EX has a market price of $57. I wanted this card for so long. I finally got it in one of my last videos, as you guys saw, and it was, I think, like $75 a couple weeks ago. Literally January, 84 bucks, February, $85, slowly went down. March 5th, 77. That's probably like around the time I picked it up. And now it is $57. You could probably offer somebody 50 bucks cash and get this card. And are you guys really going to rip a Stellar Crown booster box and potentially not even pull this card? I think at 50 bucks, it's a super fair price for this card. Can it go down a lot more? Yeah, but only time will tell. Also from Stellar Crown, we have the Squirtle going down slowly but surely at a market price of $59. And in February, it was 80 bucks. End of February, 73, and now it's 59. So we are looking at what kind of loss? 14% just in this month for the Squirtle. We're also going to take a look at the Bulbasaur next up, and this one has a market price of $55. We're going to take a look at the chart. January, 68, all the way down to 55. Not a terrible drop, but slowly but surely, all these cards are coming down. And next up, we're going to take a look at the Eevee from Twilight Masquerade, and I was genuinely surprised when I saw this, guys. Right now, the Eevee has a market price of $66, and it was just in the end of January, beginning of February, that this card was $103. 11 people bought this for 103 bucks. I don't know what's going on. They all went up way too quick. If you guys were around in 2020 for the Champions Path Shining Fates era, this is exactly what happened. All the cards went up way too quick, and now they're coming back down to reality. So be careful out there. 103 in January. Now it's 66 bucks. Next up from 151, we don't have a ton to look at because it's not really getting hammered like that, but the Venusaur kind of stood out to me, Venusaur EX, and right now has a market price of 68 bucks. Again, almost in the range where I want to pick it up. It's February time, $78, $80, slowly but surely coming down. Venusaur right now, 68 bucks. Some of the Crown Zenith cards are going down in price as well. Nothing super major, some more than others. The chase cards aren't really taking a hit, but some of the mid-range cards are going down a little bit more. The low-end ones, they haven't moved at all. And right now, this Suicune is $33 market price. And it was just in literally March 11th and 13th, $41, $42, $43, January, $45. So down a decent amount, I would say. Since that time. So Suicune, 33 bucks. And last up for the Crown Zenith cards, guys, we're going to take a look at the Giratina V-Star Gold. And right now that has a market price of 193 bucks. Really not going down like crazy. It was 210 in March, and now it's $193 in April. Not terrible, 10, 20 bucks down, but slowly but surely going down as well. Some cards are definitely going down a lot more than others in the market right now, so it's really hard to say what's going to happen. So can't talk about Giratina without talking about the original, the one from Lost Origin, guys. Right now, he has a market price of $628. And in the beginning of March, just a month ago, it was over 700 bucks, down almost $100 in a month. But this card, it literally doubled or tripled in price in the last year. So again, this was due. So right now, guys, the market is in a really interesting place. It is trending down. I really don't know where it's going to go at this point, but if I were you guys, I would just sit back and not partake in any of this madness. I really wouldn't buy anything right now, and I would just watch from the sidelines and continue to see what happens. If you guys want to, wait on some lines and get stuff for MSRP, or if you get lucky, or if you have a hookup, by all means do that. Or if you guys want to go to card shows, buy some singles that have been out for a while or that you think is undervalued, go ahead and do that and enjoy the hobby. But right now, the FOMO is really crazy in the market, and you got to be super careful. So that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Just wanted to make another quick Falling Friday for you and go over a couple of cards that I happen to notice in the market that were going down. A lot of people probably already knew about that, but make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.